What's going on, everyone? So in the offseason, JJ Redick was talking about Anthony Davis. And they were talking about, how JJ was talking about Davis shooting more threes and, has a game plan in place and wants to have Anthony Davis be the hub and all that stuff. And look, everything he's talked about this past offseason has been spot on. But one of the big things that he talked about was when Anthony Davis and him shooting threes came up and kind of his lack of three-point shooting, right? You look at the last few years. Last year, he shot 27.1%, shot 26%. I'll be nice and round up. He shot 18.6% in the 2021-2022 season, shot 26% 2020-2021 season, and then that bubble year, he shot 33%. Right. So his best shooting season was that 33% season in which he took 3.5 attempts. But that was also in the playoffs when he was even better and ended up winning that championship run. He shot 38.3%. Right. But JJ Redick said that he believed he knew how to fix Anthony Davis and Anthony Davis's three-point shot. That he has a theory. He has something that he wants to work on, and he said he would let us know what it was if it was proven to be true. And so far, we don't know what that was, but so far we do know that it has been proven to be true. Anthony Davis shooting the three ball has been elite. Like, this guy is shooting 43% from three-point range. Now, it's on 2.3 attempts per game, right? But still, it's his highest three-point percentage of his career. His best previous was the year or 2 years before he came to the Lakers, in which he shot 34% on 2.2 attempts. He's also averaging the fourth most attempts, right? But he's been absolutely dominant. Through the 12 games thus far, he's averaging 35 minutes. He's shooting 56.1% on 19 field goal attempts per game. He's shooting 43% from three on 2.3 attempts per game. He's shooting 57.9%, so 58% on 16.8 attempts from 2-point range. He has an EFG of 58.7. 58.7. That is the best of his Laker tenure. That is the best of his career. He is having the best shooting or best just offensive production season of his career. The previous best was actually in the 2022-2023 season, where he had an EFG of 57.3%. But this guy has been ridiculous. He is shooting 80% from the foul line on 10.8 attempts. He is averaging 11.2 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 1.3 steals, 2 blocks, along with 2.3 turnovers, 1.7 fouls, and 31.1 points per game. He's second in the league. This guy is not only having a Defensive Player of the Year season, he's also having an MVP season. And if the Lakers finish top 4, maybe even top 5, he should probably win both. Genuinely. If he continues to play this way, and he has to play 65 games, which I believe he will. This guy has been ridiculous. And JJ Redick has seemed to have fixed the Anthony Davis lack of three-point shooting. Anthony Davis is shooting threes with confidence. He's shooting it within rhythm. I mean, he has shot deep threes. He has shot, in motion. Like, he is step-in threes, right? Like, in transition. The guy is hitting from pretty much everywhere. His shot has just been absolute money from the mid-range, everything. And they are really running through Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is the best player on the Lakers. This is now officially Anthony Davis's team, right? LeBron has clearly taken a backseat. He has let Anthony Davis kind of shine and be the guy. And, you knew that this would happen at some point. And look, to LeBron's credit, he's finally bought into that, right? Because, look, LeBron James has preached about it for years. Like, since the Lakers won the bubble championship, he has talked about Anthony Davis taking the torch and being the guy. Now, in LeBron's defense, Anthony Davis, for a couple years after that championship, was not looking like a guy ready to take the torch. Right? He had his struggles. He was not looking like the Anthony Davis we needed. Street clothes, the nickname, and all that stuff. But also LeBron James hadn't done the best job of, kind of surrendering that torch and going, here you go. Right? It was like he still had his hand on the torch, in the process of passing it. But LeBron is now officially he has taken that step back and allowing Anthony Davis to be the guy. And, Anthony Davis he's answered the call. And, better late than never. But we are best when Anthony Davis is on, right? Like he accounts for so much. He is playing like the best player in the world right now. Because look, Jokic is unbelievable. Jokic is putting up insane stats and all that stuff, but he doesn't have the defensive responsibilities that Anthony Davis has. Like Anthony Davis has to go out and drop 30 and also be the anchor of the defense and the best defensive player on the court every single night. Anthony Davis is playing like the best player in the NBA this season. Again, look at his stats. Stats tell you, the eye test tells you, everything. And then you add in the defense. I mean, Anthony Davis has been unbelievable. Now, do I think Jokic is the best? Sure, yeah. But I'm talking about right now, this season, what we've seen from Anthony Davis, he is the MVP. He is the most valuable player. He has been the best player for the Lakers this season by a long shot and been one of the best players, if not the best player in the entire NBA this season. Look, and there's other guys, trying to make the call. Right? Giannis is having like an insane season this year. Jokic, again, obviously having an insane season this year. But neither of those guys are responsible, outside of Giannis, of course. Giannis is probably responsible for both. You make an argument there. But Giannis and the Bucks have been a disaster. They've been an absolute wreck. I mean, at the rate they're going, they'll be lucky to be a play-in team. I mean, they just lost to the Hornets, right? And so it's just like, I don't know how you look at Anthony. You could hate the Lakers. You could hate Anthony Davis. There's no way you look at Anthony Davis and don't believe he's having an MVP type of season and gonna win every accolade this season. He's been ridiculous. And look, I don't know if it's JJ Redick and his change and his adjustments, right? I just know that he literally said that he had a theory on how to fix Anthony Davis's three-point shot, and now Anthony Davis is shooting 43% from three. Is that really a coincidence? Is it really a coincidence that JJ literally said in the offseason that he would fix Anthony Davis's three-point shot, and now Anthony Davis shooting 43%? I don't think so, right? Like, I really don't. I think that was JJ Redick making whatever adjustment he did, and hopefully we find out. Hopefully JJ actually tells us. I would love for like a media person to like bring that up, or I don't remember who it was that asked the question, but like, why isn't that guy like brought that up? Like, hey, remember when you told me, 2 months ago, whatever, 3 months ago, however long it was, that like you would fix JJ or Anthony Davis's shot, and once you did and it proved to be true, you would tell us. I mean, maybe he'll tell us in the offseason, right? Maybe he doesn't want to jinx it. Maybe he doesn't want to like, spill the secrets. Teams figure something out or something, right? Like, I guess it probably is in the Lakers' best interest to stay quiet as long as possible, or maybe it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't ask, we won't tell type thing. But it's just, again, Anthony Davis has been just lights out. I mean, even better than that bubble where he looked like he could have been. Anthony Davis in the bubble was like making turnaround fadeaway game-winning threes over Jokic. And Anthony Davis is still shooting better than that. Now, I'm glad he's not taking, 7 threes a game. Right? I'm glad that he's dominating the post. I like where he's at. Right? You take a couple threes a game, 2-3 threes a game, right? Perfect. It's all we need, right? I don't want to see Anthony Davis, even if Anthony Davis is shooting 70% from three-point range. I don't want to see him taking 43s a game. I want to see him dominate in the interior, but to add that to your arsenal, it opens up so much more for the Lakers. It opens up so much more for Anthony Davis, right? Because now he becomes impossible to guard because he can hit the three ball, he can put the ball on the deck, and beat you off the dribble. Anybody that's as quick as him isn't as big as him, and anyone that's as big as him isn't as quick as him. And his ability to defend 1 through 5, his ability to pull up in the mid range, to back you down and get a bucket over either shoulder, to fade away. I mean, the guy can do everything. There's very few guys ever that have had the versatility that Anthony Davis has. And then you add in, his defense. It's ridiculous. So, I think you got to give JJ Redick a ton of credit because, again, clearly he did something. Something changed. Because Anthony Davis is playing with much more confidence. He's been the guy. He's been the hub. They rang the bell and he answered the call. And you gotta give both these guys credit. But man, it's been great to see. And I mean, look, and Anthony Davis has been hitting some big threes. Right? It's not like, oh, he's hitting the three. Yeah, but he's hitting the 3 in the first quarter, whatever. No, I mean, he's hitting shots to like save the Lakers and win games. Right? Like clutch threes. With late in the fourth quarter where it's like, oh, we're down 1. Oh, Brandon Ingram just hit a big 3. Okay, well, Anthony Davis answers back, right? Like stuff like that. The dude is hitting some clutch threes. And I mean, they're running design plays, all of it. But it's great to see. Great to see the confidence that Anthony Davis has this season, particularly with his shot and his 3-point shooting. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? What do you make of Anthony Davis and his new and improved 3-point shooting? You think JJ Redick fixed it? Do you think that AD just figured it out, working on it in the offseason? How do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are. Love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.